Hey everybody, welcome to our beautiful workshop tonight. Just getting myself sorted. Cool. It is all working. Welcome. So excited you could make it tonight, whether you are watching this live or watching the replay. I'm so glad you've taken the time to look at what it takes to create your home into a wellness sanctuary. And there are probably lots of things we can cover, but tonight I'm going to narrow it down to one main theme, which I'm going to get to in a minute. We've got giveaways ready for you. We have beautiful sample packs. If you're not currently a customer, I've got some beautiful gifts to send to you, and every single one of you will also receive a home low tox guide that's full of lots of tips and hacks and things that you can download and use in your home straight away. So we love interaction in these events. So if there's something that you like, make sure you click the heart or thumbs up button. If you want to make comments or ask questions, pop them in the comments below. And we just love to see that chat. Once I'm finished recording this, I will jump back in and answer any questions that you have as well. So keep an ear out, because throughout tonight, there are some giveaways too. And we're going to be doing all the giveaway announcements next Tuesday. So just a reminder that this session will be up here in this group until Friday. So if you have anyone that would still like to watch it, or you have guests that you'd like to invite, which is also one of our giveaways, you can still tag them in this, add them to the group, and then tag them in the video. So tonight we are going to show you some really powerful ways that you can create a home that builds wellness, strengthens your immune system. These tips also help to reduce stress levels, personally for the family in your home. Just bring back balance to your emotions and your body. And once again, if you would like to receive a sample pack, so the sample pack is valued at $30 and will include the different products that we're talking about tonight that I'm going to use in this session. So keep an eye out for the link to that so that you can grab that at the end. And that's just completely free of charge as a thank you for watching, and so that you can put into practice some of the things that we've talked about. Okay, so let me introduce myself and quickly share my screen so you can see my pictures as I go. So apologies for the grossness of this photo. Am I going to make this live? Yep. Cool. All right. Oh, hang on. Sorry. I've just got to optimize the sorry for a second. 1, 2, down. Oh my goodness. I can't see my button, so I'm going blind, guys. Let me see. 1, 2. Pause screen share. I want to stop screen share. Stop share, sorry. I need to be able to optimize the volume for the videos if we share a video. So just give me a sec. Sorry about that. Try again. I only learned about this today, because every time I go to share a video, all right, I'm not going to make it bigger. Sorry, just because it stops me from being able to access my controls. So hopefully you can see that okay. I will get rid of this bit here, and that will just make it a little bit clearer for you. All right. Sorry about that. So this was me. Hi, I'm Deb. I'm a homeschooling mum of 4 children. I live in East Gippsland in Victoria, Australia. And for about 5 years, I was really struggling with eczema. I was struggling with gut health. I was struggling with hormones out of whack, massive fatigue. I basically wake up in the morning and still feel exhausted, headaches, allergies. I basically had a naturopath diagnose me with a toxic liver, and all I had been given by doctors was steroid cream after steroid cream. And 2 of my children were also struggling with asthma and eczema, which is very hard as a mum to watch, not knowing how to help them improve and to get that gone. My health basically started going downhill after my 4th child was born, and no matter what I did, nothing was helping. And I don't know about you, but have you ever been in a place where You feel like everyone's just helping you with symptoms and not really getting down to the root cause. And that's where I was. I was so sick of just that focus and painful cycles once a month and just not having the strength or patience to be the mum that I really wanted to be. On top of that, my husband, Roy, his work had changed a lot over the years, and it was kind of scary sometimes. And we just realized how little control we had over our financial future when you're always working for someone else and their business could go bust. And it had been causing us some stress for a while. So I finally had an opportunity to attend an event like this. It was online with someone I didn't know, sharing. I knew her a little bit, but as I started to listen, what she said made sense. I watched her story. I watched the things that she had done, and it was a bit of out of the box thinking. And I just thought, you know what? I don't have anything else to lose. I started to put into practice what she shared, and within weeks, my skin cleared up. As you can see, no more rashes. And I had my energy back. My hormones were starting to balance out after a couple of months. And I noticed that our allergies weren't affecting us like they were, and some of them completely disappeared. Since that time, we have not needed antibiotics for doctor's visits. We've dealt with infections quickly and naturally because we now focus on prevention rather than cure and really building wellness into our bodies. And it just has been amazing to be able to help protect my son and my daughters and preventing issues rather than always trying to play catch up. Pursuing our health, this is really interesting. When we've been pursuing our health naturally, and so you're always staying ahead of that 8 ball, I have noticed that we have saved over $1,500 per year in what we used to spend on our health. And on top of that, by sharing with others what things have really impacted our family, it made it possible for us to build that extra income on the side. So we took off. We went traveling Australia for 2 years. I was just doing this online. And then when we finished traveling for 2 years, my husband had the option to just stay at home. He wanted to homeschool beside me. And for about 4 years, that's what he did as well. So it was absolutely amazing and a lot of fun. And right now, in the midst of a really financially tough time, I still have a regular 4-figure income coming in while I'm at home with my kids, which is absolutely amazing. And I can invest into our family and really pursue the things that we value really highly as a family. So let me move on to the next one. Why should we create this wellness sanctuary in our home? And why is it so important? And it really involves just one thing, and that is making a switch. So I want to show you why making a switch is so powerful. Basically, it has meant reducing the number of toxins in our environment that make us sick, that lower our immune systems, that cause the eczema and asthma in our bodies, that make our livers toxic and our hormones out of whack. So the National Institute of Occupational Health and Safety, they studied almost 3,000 ingredients in products that are found probably in your cupboards right now. They found that 884 of them were toxic, 314 caused biological mutations, 218 caused reproductive issues. Anyone ever struggled to fall pregnant or have had periods go haywire? 146 that they knew of were cancerous, caused tumors. And these are allowed in our products today, and so, yes, we are all becoming more aware of the toxins in our environment, but are you really aware? So, for example, Myers, they are claiming themselves as a green, clean product, yet they've got a 9 out of 10 on the toxicity scale. Deodorant, argan oil and Morocco, my gosh, my picture's in the way. Let me just move that. 10 out of 10 for carcinogenics, for reproductive issues, so many different areas affecting our bodies. Crest is the American version of McLean's. Else have we got Dawn dishwashing method? Method's another one. You can find that in Coles and Woolies. These are products that we think are safe, and they are actually causing a lot of damage for our bodies. So often that first step in we all know Johnson & Johnson is dodgy. That first step to creating that wellness sanctuary in our home is by going toxic free. And so this is one of the first steps I took for my family for helping with our asthma and eczema. We got rid of our soaps. We got rid of our laundry liquids. We made the switch. For balancing my hormones and even behavioral issues, we switched our supplements to a liquid nutrient that boosted our levels of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. There are people that I know that are on this liquid supplement that have been able to reduce the medications like Ritalin and blood pressure meds and inflammation meds when using these natural supplements every day. So I want to quickly show you a video that helps you understand what happens to our bodies when they are chemically overloaded.
Most of what is grown today is treated with pesticides. That's not so healthy for the environment, but does it really affect us? Meet the Palmberg family. They don't eat organic food.
Det kostar mer än vanlig mat. Det blir en stor skillnad när man är många i en familj.
But for the next 2 weeks, the Palmbergs are going to eat only organic. Before they begin, urine samples are taken from each of the family members. And it turns out they have a number of different pesticides inside their bodies.
Vi hittade framförallt insektsmedel, svampmedel och stråförkortningsmedel.
Vi äter insektsmedel.
Ja, äckligt.
Ja.
So, everything in the kitchen is replaced, and they begin eating only organic. Then, another round of samples are taken, and now, almost all the pesticides have disappeared.
Vi vet ju väldigt lite om långtidseffekter av att äta mat som har besprutats. Speciellt med tanke på att studier har visat att kemikalier i kombination kan vara långt farligare än kemikalier var och en för sig.
När man får höra det här så tänker man framförallt på barnen. Det är många kemikalier som har lämnat deras kroppar och jag vill inte ha tillbaka dem i mina barn.
How cool is that? And I know that was mainly focused on food, but you can apply that to any area of your body that creates toxins. So, for example, not your body creating toxins, but your environment. So not just the food you eat, but your environment as well. And so as you start to make that switch and you get rid of things out of your kitchen, out of your laundry, out of your bathroom, you switch out your personal care products, you are going to see that difference. Basically, you are removing the blockers that are stopping that healing process for your body. So that's the solution that I used, was just to replace the products in my home with toxic-free solutions. And that is the first step that I took to start creating my home as a wellness sanctuary, to actually allow wellness to start to happen. So for balancing, so I said all that, for balancing our hormones and I told you about the Ritalin and the liquid supplement. For reducing stress and anxiety, we switched from room sprays, plug-ins, candles to specific oils that could target low blood pressure, balancing emotions, balancing hormones, and just creating calm. We used a diffuser that also works as an air purifier. Do you know there is research that goes to show that our air inside our home can be up to 100 times more toxic than outside air, because of the toxins that are in even just the dust particles, the fabrics, the cleaners that you use. They stay in the air and in the dust for a very long time. So I want to encourage you, though, because this step is a very simple step to take. It is literally just replacing one thing for another. So to begin with, your family, begin making changes and start with the biggest offenders first. Start with maybe what you clean your kitchen with what you clean your stove with, your chopping board. Think about that one. You're spraying your chopping board with something chemical. Then the next day you're chopping up your strawberries or your fruit and your kids are putting that straight in their mouth with the cleaner attached. You don't remember it's there, but it is still there. So just think for a moment now, what would you want to switch out depending on the biggest needs for your home and for your family? So I choose Young Living products, and I'd like to show you why, because I'm pretty passionate about using products that are effective and cost effective and actually work. So I'm going to quickly share my screen with you again. So this is some of the farms from Young Living. There's 5 things that I'm absolutely passionate about why I choose Young Living. And number one, they're farms. They stand apart in the essential oil industry and have set that standard for farming and distilling oils. They've done that now for 30 years. And in a number of ways, they've also helped increase the professionalism and the quality of oils in other companies as well. So unlike many other companies, Young Living are actually involved in the hands-on farming practice. They're involved in the soil quality, organic weeding practices, the sustainable growth of plants throughout the world, wherever their farms are and where they source their oils, just to make sure the planet can source these for years to come. They have incredible scientific research that allows them to harvest the plants, the roots or the bark at their peak and in the best possible way, which was why our farms play an integral role in our seed to seal commitment. Secondly, Young Living have the biggest range of singles and blends and essential oil infused products in the world. Thirdly, they use unprecedented standards for distilling and testing their oils. So you're not going to find fillers in these oils. You're not going to find components stripped out of them just to make them smell prettier, or you're not going to find these oils that are distilled for a shorter amount of time so they still smell the same but have no therapeutic value. So it's and this is how other companies are able to sell oils at a cheaper price. Number 4, you can find our farms and partner farms all around the world. I've actually been to a couple, and it is just incredible. They are very transparent. You will not be able to ring any other company up and say, I'd like to come and visit your farm in such and such. Or see where you produce frankincense. They won't know. They don't know where it comes from. Well, they probably do, but it's not a farm. It'll be a broker or somewhere like that. And so it's really important that you know the soil of where your oil comes from. So if you know your soil, then you know the quality of the oil you're going to have. And finally, I'm very passionate about Young Living because they sow back into the communities. Young Living have a foundation that gets involved in projects, not just with money, but with their time and their sweat and their compassion. If they see a need, they create a project around that to make sure that need is fulfilled. And recently, pardon me, we were planning, Young Living Australia was planning a trip to Fiji. Sorry, I'm tickling my throat, as a reward for many of our leaders. And then while they were there planning the trip, found a school there that was in great need. They had not enough supplies or they had revolting bathrooms. And so they turned this reward trip into a time where they just blessed this school, rebuilt facilities and raised funds. That is the heart of this company and one of the reasons why I love supporting everything they do. But mostly you are going to discover for yourself that the difference between an oil that works and an oil that doesn't. So at worst, I used to get oils that gave me headaches. Sometimes you might find an oil that smells good. But with this, we're looking for oils that, Lucy, down. We're looking for oils that actually have therapeutic value and are going to make a difference in our wellness. So I went from someone who thought all this stuff was in their people's heads to really experiencing the difference for myself. So half of the samples that you are going to receive are all Thieves products. And so I want to show you why the Thieves products are so amazing, because they're not just plant-based. There is something else incredible about all the Thieves things that I swapped out with. So first of all, here's a bit of history for you. Back in the 14th and 15th century, a great plague ravaged Europe and millions of people were dying. According to historical archives, there was a group of men that were walking around, not getting sick, and they were robbing the people that were dead and dying and stealing from them. And when they were caught, they were offered leniency if they were able to share what their secret was. And they explained, well, we're spice merchants. We're trapped here in the city because all the ports are closed. So we've been anointing ourselves with these herbs and spices, putting them on rags, covering our faces, and it's just stealing to keep ourselves alive. So the king had that posted throughout the land. And today we have an essential oil blend called Thieves, based on that recipe, which is highly bacterial and antifungal and antiviral. Now, the Weber State University has actually done studies on Thieves oil. You can go find it in PubMed to show that this oil is potent. It has a 99.96% kill rate against airborne bacteria, viruses, mold, fungi. We use it to keep our families healthy. If anyone starts to get sick, we can put the oil on their feet, put it on along their spine, diffuse it beside their bed, or even put a few drops in a capsule and take it as a supplement. So for me, it just makes sense to clean my house, have my kids wash their hands, brush our teeth. It's got clove oil in this Thieves oil. Brush our teeth. What else? and wash my family's clothes with something that not only smells good, is completely natural, but also supports our family's immune system. And it is incredibly budget friendly when you start to look at these products that we're using. So they are very concentrated and last a long time. So let's have a look at the first product you're going to get in your sample box, and that is the Thieves Household Cleaner. That's this one here. This is very easy to use and will replace all the cleaners that you've got in your home, from oven cleaner, window cleaner, carpet cleaner, and much more. So it comes in a full bottle. It's about a 456 ml bottle. It's going to last you about 9 months because it's highly concentrated. You just use one capful, just a little cap up there. You fill that, pour it into, say, a 500 ml spray bottle, top it up with water, and that is your spray and wipe equivalent. It's going to cost you about $1 to be able to make sure all your surfaces are germ-free. It'll cut through grease. It is a very powerful cleaner. So here's some real-life examples of using the Thieves Cleaner. I have a little video that I will play for you. So when you go out next to try and get a natural cleaner, message me. Say, Deb, what was the stuff you were using? Because it works super well. And it costs only $1 to make up. You buy it in a concentrate version and it is amazing. And this stuff is totally safe. I can clean my floor with it and my puppies can lick the floor. It's all plant-based. I love this stuff. So cheap to make, so easy. It literally is chuck a capful in a spray bottle, fill it with water, and it melts through grease, kills mold, bacteria. It is so good. So that was my barbecue that we'd lost. We couldn't remember where it was, and we'd left it in a storage container in our boat, and it had gone all moldy and obviously hadn't been cleaned since its last use. It just had fat all over it. So that's really cool. And so there's just some other ways you can use the Thieves as well. So basically there's if you have supplies right now, if you're already a customer, make sure you're using your Thieves. There are so many different ways you can use it around your home, for a heavy degreaser, for glass and mirrors. You can see that I cleaned my son's white sneakers that got really grubby. So we have also used it as a stain remover. We've had people use it for their ovens. There's a stain remover. I've used it to get rid of dirty stains on my girls' shorts. Excellent at getting rid of stains in bathtubs and things like that. So it really just is an incredible product, and it ties right in with the bath and kitchen scrub, which is a fairly new product, but you're also going to get this in your sample pack. So we actually have customers in our team who run professional cleaning businesses, and this is one of their favorite products for removing shower scum stains, cleaning oven doors. It's chlorine free. It's going to get rid of soap scum, your grout, clean all your grout in your tiles, clean barbecues and the grease, clean your ovens. It's just an incredible product, and it's going to replace all your Ajax, your Gumption equivalent with something that's totally safe. I've even removed rust stains on top of my bench top with this product. If you haven't checked out my stories, I've got a video that I posted today. My daughter was colouring in with some permanent markers. It went straight through to my kitchen table. I just got some bath and kitchen scrub on it, and it took it right off. It was amazing. The next product that you're going to get in your sample pack is the fruit and veg wash. Now, this is a really handy product if you can't always afford to buy organic. I also have a full-size one of these products to give away at the end of tonight too. Now, the things that I notice that this product works the best for is to get rid of all your dirt and germs from the soil. So obviously, even if you grow something organic, you've used manure and different things in that garden, insects and things might have been crawling over it. You want to be able to clean it. So secondly, it's going to get rid of any pesticides that are on there. It also helps your produce stay fresh up for longer. And you can see in the picture here that where it was soaked in the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Wash, it's a lot brighter. And here it's a very dull from where the sprays and residues were still on the broccoli. And you just never know who has been handling your fresh produce before you've had it in your hands. The other thing to remember is, do you know when you've eaten grapes and you've noticed that tangy fairy taste on your tongue afterwards? Well, that is a preservative called sulfur dioxide, that actually affects your respiratory system and can aggravate asthma and other chest respiratory conditions. And we often think, oh, a little bit, it's fine, but a little bit builds up, and it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it all builds up in our system, and suddenly we're dealing with eczema and asthma and other issues that we haven't had to deal with before. So once again, it's highly concentrated. You just grab one little capful of the solution, pour it into your sink. When you come home from your shopping, put all your fresh produce in there, let it soak for 10 minutes, and you're good to go. And you've got some beautiful fresh produce that's going to stay fresher for longer. So you're going to get some of that in your pack to try as well. Other ways that it can help around the home. It cuts through grease, so you can add it to your sink when hand washing dishes. Great use as a stain remover. People have used it to throw in a stain soak it overnight, and then pop it in the wash. If you want to clean puppy or kids' toys to remove germs and grime, throw them into a bowl, put a capful of the fruit and veg wash in there, and that'll clean it up. The other thing, you can add a teaspoon of the fruit and veg wash to your vase of flowers, and it's going to keep them fresher for longer as well. Recycle that water. It's great for the garden. Water your garden with it. And also you can put a little bit into a spray bottle and spray areas that pets have marked to deter them from weeing in those spots again. Lucy, no. Go on, away. Okay, number 30 slide. Let's move on to this one. Okay, so as you can see, this is the pack that I'm talking about that a number of these products are coming from. But what I want to show you is that it's not just a cleaning product or a fruit and veg wash that's going to help you. We also want to focus on using essential oils if you're creating your home into a wellness sanctuary. And so there are literally hundreds of ways you can benefit your home and family with only 5 to 10 oils. And so I'm going to go through 4 of them for you tonight. So if you've got a notepad and pen, you might want to take notes, or feel free to screenshot these slides as well. So peppermint is one of our favorite oils. I literally carry it in my handbag many days of the week. You can use peppermint to rub on your ears or the back of your neck and temples if you've got head tension or headaches. You can rub it on your tummy if you've got funny tummy, like gastro cramps or digestive issues. It is a culinary oil, so you can use it to add to your water, add it to your cooking. I love adding it to my water because it's great for candida, for gut health and other digestive issues. If you love cooking chocolate things, it's awesome to add to those. But a great way to use peppermint oil is to help you feel more alert. So sometimes I'll just put a drop on my hand, rub it, cup it over my nose, and I just breathe in slowly for about three times, and it really gets to the back of up into your brain, and it just makes you feel very alert. So especially if you're fighting fatigue or you're driving, I will put peppermint in my water, and it's basically like having an energy drink for making me feel alert and focused. Now, ongoing fatigue, I'll just make a comment here, can be hormonal or liver-based. So if you are feeling a lot of fatigue, make sure you tell us in the comments, and I'll get you to do one of our hormonal tests to see if that's something that you need to focus on more. Another oil is lemon oil. I hate it when I run out of this oil too, because we use it every day. Lemon oil is known as sunshine in a bottle. Combined with peppermint, it's a very good pick-me-up oil. It's been known to reduce moods and stress. So if you feel like you need more of a positive start to the day, then get some of this in the diffuser or cup it in your hands. Breathe it in. It is incredible for emotions and just for mental health. Really lovely to use as a cuticle oil. You can rub it into the cuticles to help grow long, strong nails. Lemon oil is very high in D-limonene. I encourage you to go look up benefits of D-limonene, and that is your lemon oil, because this lemon oil comes from the rind, not the juice, which is incredibly high in all of your vitamin C and all of the good benefits you need. So I add it to my water for a morning detox drink. If any of my kids or any of us are experiencing hay fever or allergies, you can mix lemon with lavender and peppermint. You can put it in a capsule and use it to take internally, or just add the 3 oils, put them on your wrist and your chest and breathe them in, and it really helps settle down those symptoms. It's great for removing sticky substances, but just a caution with lemon oil and citrus oils is that they do dissolve plastics. So don't put them in a plastic drink bottle or cup because they will break down those toxins and then you're drinking those toxins. And they also are UV photosensitive, which means they draw in the UV rays. So don't ever put them on your skin where the sun can reach it because it will cause you to burn. Now, my next oil is lavender. I love lavender. Lavender is usually used for relaxation and sleep. It is very calming, but it can be used for rejuvenating. I know that sounds a bit like an oxymoron, but each morning, for as long as you use your oils, have a go at mixing some lavender, lemon, and peppermint in your hand and just breathing them in as a morning ritual. It will be absolutely beautiful, and it just helps settle your emotions and helps you feel ready for the day. Just take a note as well of how it makes you feel. And then rub the excess from your hands onto the back of your neck. And you may find the peppermint feels a little bit spicy, but it will just feel quite beautiful. Now, the mix of lemon, lavender, and peppermint numerous times have helped my family and friends deal with seasonal allergies. My friend Von had been using all sorts of medication for her hay fever. Nothing was working. She just felt gross all the time. They were traveling in a caravan. She just felt like she couldn't get away from her itchy eyes and her nose and sneezing. So it was very exhausting for her. If you've ever experienced it, you'll know what I mean. And she actually didn't believe that the oils I sent her to try would help, but she was just so sick of nothing else working. She's like, oh, I'll give it a go. So needless to say, they did work. They worked even better than any and all of the medication that she'd been taking put together. So she became one very happy traveler. Other ways you can use your lavender are soothing insect bites, mozzie bites. It helps it in around 30 to 60 seconds. Serious ant bites might take a few minutes, but it is amazing. It just has a mild numbing sensation too, and just really soothes those bites. Helps soothe mild dermatitis and dry skin. And if you burn yourself, it will help really quickly. Apply it as often as you want straight after a burn, and it'll stop it blistering and leaving a mark. So I really look forward to hearing how you enjoy using your lavender. And the next one is either stress away or peace and calming. They both have similar purposes, and I'm not sure which one you might get in your pack, but the name says it all. If you have a full-on day or you've got a wound-up child, these are really great oils to use. So one of the main reasons I've popped it in your sample pack, though, is for sleep support. Have you been sleeping well lately? Do you get to sleep okay? Do you have a child that struggles to get to sleep? Maybe comment below out of 10, and 1 being bad and 10 being really good, how well sleep is for you. And if you are like 10 would be you're out like a light and you sleep for the whole night. So once again, in your sachet, you're going to get about 4 to 6 drops. You don't need very much. So before you snuggle down in bed, pop a little bit of stress away or peace and calming either on the base of your big toe or on your belly button. And then with the residue, just cup the rest over your nose and just spend a bit of time doing some breathing exercises and helping everything just calm down and settle. Now, I've had a friend, Katie, she's still my friend. She's in Perth in WA. She had been sleeping badly for about a year. She had tried a lot of different things. Nothing was really helping. And once again, a friend shared the peace and calming with her, sorry. She absolutely thought people who used oils were fruitcakes. So, and she was all about traditional medicine. Eventually, she knew her friend wasn't a crazy person, so she thought, okay, I'll give it a try. And so they gave her one of the little sachets. It had about 4 to 6 drops in it. She used it the first night. She slept really well. And she's like, oh, it's just a coincidence. She used it on her toes the second night. She slept well again. It took her 3 nights in a row to realize that it definitely was the oil helping. And by then she had none left. So she had to go, and she just started to want to learn as much as she could about what these Young Living oils could do for her. She's actually now a diamond in Young Living, earning over $20,000 every month. So she has so many stories to share, stories she's experienced, that she's seen her friends experience. One of them was she was able to prevent her Labrador from having a $4,000 hip operation, but that is a story for another day. So my challenge for you with your stress away or your peace and calming is to give it a go on your toes before you go to bed. to help if you need a better sleep. But you can always put it in a diffuser or cup it over your hands. One of the things I do love about a diffuser is that it affects everybody in that room. So if you've got people coming home from a rough day, or it's always a bit chaotic at the end of the day, get some stress away or peace and calming in the diffuser and be intentional about creating a beautiful vibe in your home. It's actually quite amazing how fragrance does affect creating good or bad memories, and how it can affect our blood pressure, how it can affect our emotions. So use it to help yourself or an overactive child, get it into their hands, or use it as a perfume and rubbing it through your hair. I love putting oils through my hair because that acts as a natural diffuser as well. You can rub it on a child's feet to help reduce a tantrum. You can rub it on at night to help relieve teeth grinding, or rub on behind the ears. You can pop it in with some Epsom salts like the bath salt recipe there and have a beautiful bath before bed. You can put some on a timber peg and put the peg on one of the vents in your car, and the air will just help that diffuse through your car to make car trips nice and relaxing. Or add it to some coconut oil and use it as part of a massage. That is one of my favorite ways of using it. But you can also use it on your wrists, on your ears. Listen to this one. This is really important. On your feet and your neck if you are experiencing a panic attack. So if you struggle with those as well, remember these oils are amazing for helping you with that. Okay, I have a giveaway already. Let's see who has been listening to win one of our full-size products. So I have a bath scrub or a Thieves fruit and veg wash to give away. I want you to tell me in the comments below, what 3 oils did you need to use for hay fever seasonal support? Okay, try and remember and put those 3 oils, and I'll pick a winner, which I will announce on Tuesday. So if you're watching the replay, you've still got time to enter. Put your answer in the comments below and I'll pick one of the winners on Tuesday. So that's all I wanted to share with you tonight. Each product that I've talked about, each of the oils, each of the Thieves products is going to come in this beautiful sample pack that you can receive. You can take home. Well, I'm going to post to you and you can have some fun with it. But in order to receive that, I've only got 5. You need to be able to fill out our feedback form. So I'm going to put the link above and below. So above in the post and in the comments below, just click the link. It's an enter to win link. And it also allows you to give me some feedback on what you enjoyed from this session. Now, these packs are only available if you are not yet currently a customer, and I've only got 5 of them. So basically first in, best dressed. But for all guests, any of you who are coming along tonight or watching the replay, go ahead, fill in the enter to win form, and everybody will receive a free low tox guide. And there's no pressure to do so, but some of you may want to know how to get hold of some of these products for yourself. Oh, that's your free gift, the free home cleaning guide. So everyone will be getting one of those sent out, but I just need your email address. So make sure you click on the enter to win link that I'll post up, and make sure I'd love your feedback, and you'll also receive one of those free guides. And then, hang on, let me just scroll down to where we're up to. So if you are interested in getting yourself one of these bundles, there's 2 options. Option 1 is to become a wholesale customer. So you can order what you want, when you want. You're going to 25% you order. There are different bundles you can start with, but this is the one we've obviously focused on tonight. It's an amazing bundle that has all of the Thieves products we've talked about tonight, plus extras. You've got a laundry liquid, the fruit and veg wash, the household cleaner, a dish detergent, toothpaste, hand soap, surface spray, as well as the 5 essential oils. The ones we didn't talk about, well, we did talk about Thieves. There's Stress Away. There is also Purification, which is a deodorizing oil and really great for putting behind your ears for infections, peppermint, lemon, and lavender. This bundle will actually give you an extra 30 to 50% off wholesale price. So it's actually better to get it in a bundle than just going ahead and ordering individual items. And so it's a very cost-effective way to get yourself started. And it also comes with this handcrafted glass artisan diffuser, which is absolutely beautiful. It has a runtime of about 8 to 10 hours. It would be useful for either a bedroom or a lounge room. And it also works as an air purifier. So it's really beautiful. So once again, by selecting one of these bundles, you get access to your own wholesale account. There's no requirement to order anything else. And to be able to keep your wholesale account open, you just place one order of $80 or more per year. So if you want to keep an order open, you just place another order for the year. So all you need to do is click on that event link, enter to win link, and just select the bundle that you'd like to get started with. And then option two, not that one, option two is if you're interested in joining our team. As I shared at the beginning, Sharing Young Living has become more than just a hobby income for our family. It provided us an income while we traveled Australia for 2 years, and now provides me with a 4-figure income, allowing me to stay home. But basically, it is a way to earn income, and you can do it from home, a caravan, anywhere, as long as you've got reception. You don't need thousands of dollars to get started, only around $100 to $300 to set yourself up. And really, that's just with product that you use for your own family. And then rather than waiting for years to break even, you can be profitable straight away within your first month. You don't have to stock orders for people. You don't even have to order anything for people. They do it all themselves with their own ordering portal. There's no awkward exchanging money conversations or collecting or delivering. You can run your own Young Living business in the pockets of your time, whether that's an hour after the kids to go to bed, full-time, part-time. It's something you do alongside your normal life and family. And I love that this company helps you build a residual income. That means that as you build your customer base, you do the same amount of work, but your pay keeps on growing. So work I did last year keeps paying me this month, even if I don't make any new sales. And you don't need to know a lot of people or be an expert in anything. You can be an introvert who hates talking on the phone and be able to make this work. I know, because that's me. You might think, oh, you look really comfortable in front of a camera. Well, no one's actually here physically in front of me. And so I've been able to build up my confidence that way. The commissions are so generous, and there is no cap on how much you earn. So if you think extra cash would be a benefit for you, let me know, and I'll make sure you get our Dream Big info pack. Just comment option 2 in the comments below. Okay, our final giveaway. Who is inspired to create more of a wellness sanctuary in their home after watching this tonight? And I do have, pardon me, I've got such a tickle in my throat tonight. Remember, we've got the bathroom scrub, all the fruit and veg wash to give away. And this second giveaway is for inviting someone else to join us. Roy. Roy, can you get me some water? Can you get me some water, please, Dale? Still on my live. Sorry, guys. I really need a drink. I think it's because it's been so warm tonight and my throat is just so tickly. So if you invite one of your guests to join us, put them in the group and then tag them in this video, and you will also go into the running to win one of our giveaways as well. So have a think, who is one of your fabulous friends that would find this workshop really helpful and valuable? Just tag them and add them in. Thanks, sweetie. Oh my goodness, what a way to end, dying from a coughing fit in a wellness video. So you have until Friday to invite your guests, and you could be one of our winners as well. And remember, we're going to announce our winners on Tuesday. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Don't forget to click the link. I'm going to put it in the comments or in the post above. It's the same link for everything to enter any of the giveaways, to get the freebies and to get the sample packs. So look forward to sharing who our winners are on next Tuesday. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll catch you soon.